atmospheric rivers. So, why is it in news? Recently, atmospheric rivers have brought massive rainfall to California, USA. Okay, so atmospheric rivers, what is that? These are large, narrow sections of the Earth atmosphere that carry moisture from the Earth tropic near the equator to the poles. We know that rivers majorly consist of water, right? Similarly, we have studied about water cycle as well. There are methods of depositing water vapor to the atmosphere and also methods of receiving or reverting back to the earth. So methods of deposition are evaporation, transpiration. These are the major methods by which the water gets deposited on the atmosphere. So similarly, here from the tropic especially, when they reach the land, atmospheric rivers realize this moisture producing heavy snow and rain. Okay, a well-known example is a strong atmospheric river as a Pineapple Express. That is a common feature for the west coast in US and Canada. Atmospheric rivers are commonly observed in extratropical North Pacific Atlantic and the Southern Pacific and South Atlantic Oceans that frequently make landfall along the western coast of North and America. This is the atmosphere. Okay, it has higher amount of water vapor. As the wind moves, the atmosphere also moves with higher amount of water vapor. Okay, when it reaches a certain point, the heat interacts. There will be condensation of the water vapor and will result in increased water pools. This is atmospheric river. And now this is shown in the case of California, because here in the Northern American region, on the North Atlantic region, then we can see increased number of atmospheric pore or atmospheric river. Okay, clear? So atmospheric rivers commence with evaporation of ocean water due to elevated temperatures. Okay, so when temperatures get high, there will be increased evaporation, and which ultimately lead to increased deposits of water vapor in the atmosphere, and eventually it will lead to condensation and gradually downpouring of the water. Robust wind facilitates transport of water vapor through the atmosphere. Upon reaching land, atmospheric river prompt further rise of water vapor into the atmosphere, where it undergoes cooling and condensation into water droplets, ultimately resulting in precipitation. Okay, evaporation, water vapor increases, wind further takes it to longer distances. Later, it will condense, and further it will result in downpouring, and it is termed as atmospheric rivers. So what is the significance or impacts? So they are responsible for 90% of the movement of moisture from tropics towards the poles. So as the wind moves, the water vapor are moved from tropics to poles. So 90% of movement of moisture from tropics to poles is due to this atmospheric river. They have a significant influence on air temperature, sea ice, and other component of the climate. Okay, what are the concerns? This will lead to flooding, landslides, and cause billions of damage to the country. And also, if we see, there is an increase in water vapor, means increase in grass growth. This will further make a chance of wildfire.